Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Igbo youth blow hot. Issue big warning to DSS over Nnamdi Kanu. See what they have said. Igbo youth blow hot. Issue big warning to DSS over Nnamdi Kanu. See what they have said. To my dear listeners from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. Igbo youth have cautioned the DSS not to harm arrested IPOB Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the Biafran indigenous people of Biafra with the backing of Kanu'S, the Southeast Youth Leaders Union. Since his extradition from a Kenyan in June 2021, he has been in custody. Ifeanyi Ejimako, Kanu's Anthony, recently issued a warning that Kanu's health was deteriorating as a result of DSS denying him access to a personal physician. Leading socio-political youth organizations in the Southeast geopolitical zone have expressed outrage over the secret police ongoing disregard for court ruling by the IPOB leaders. According to a statement by Kanu'S president, Goodluck Ibem, Kanu's death in detention must be prevented at all costs owing to the grave repercussions. The Department of State Services, DSS, allowed IPOB Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the Biafran indigenous people of Biafra, to visit his doctor for medication without any obstacles at all, according to a portion of the statement that read, "We are outraged at the blatant disregard of the court order by the Department of State Services, DSS. His legal team informed the Igbo youth leaders of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's current gastrointestinal condition, which necessitated repeated doctor visits for the night medication as directed by the court. He wasn't even permitted to use antacids alone, as his doctor had advised, to relieve his agony. It is shocking that DSS would so flagrantly violate the court order, given that it is a product of the law and that its authority is drawn from the law. Where did they gain the authority to hold him if the DSS disregard the court order? Are they attempting to inform Nigerians that they have him in custody without a warrant? We bring up his relevant matter because DSS disregard for court order strongly suggests to us that they are holding Nnamdi Kanu against court orders and not on their authority. DSS lacks the legal right or power to determine which court orders should be obeyed and which should be disobeyed. They are required by law to abide by all court directions. Maybe we should remind the DSS that we live in a democratic society where the rights and freedoms of the people at large must be respected. We demand that DSS cease its flagrant disregard for court orders immediately because it is an insult to the democracy we have worked so hard to establish. We urge the DSS to comply with the court order and grant Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unrestricted access to his family and doctors right away. The DSS actions seriously jeopardize our hard-won democracy. Koselu warned of severe repercussions and accused DSS of training Nigerians how to disobey court orders. Nigerians have been taught how to disregard laws and court orders by the DSS. Since the DSS instructed all Nigerians to ignore laws and court decisions, anarchy would result and no nation could claim to be its own. Igbo youth have cautioned the DSS not to harm arrested IPOB. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the Biafran indigenous people of Biafra, with the backing of COSEOL, the Southeast Youth Leaders Union, since his extradition from a Kenyan in June 2021, he has been in custody. Ifeanyi Ejimako, Kanu'S Anthony, recently issued a warning that Kanu's health was deteriorating as a result of DSS denying him access to a personal physician. Leading socio-political youth organizations in the Southeast geopolitical zone have expressed outrage over the secret police ongoing disregard for court rulings by the IPOB leaders. According to a statement by COSEO's president, Goodluck Ibem, Kanu's death in detention must be prevented at all costs owing to the grave repercussions. The Department of State Services, DSS, allowed IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the Biafran indigenous people, to visit his doctor for medication without any obstacles at all, according to a portion of the statement. To my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section and let's know